that was I don't listen to full Joe Rogans often, but when he was on, like, Joe has such a bizarre chemistry with him because they've been friends for so long that it feels like the Alex Jones, like, bah, 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 just trample over people. Joe can just be like, Alex, settle down. What are you doing? What are you? I'm sorry, Joe. You know me. We've known each other for a long time. I get excited and you hype me up. You know, that's all you. And you can see, like, oh, go ahead.
On this, it's funny. I'm about to say this as I cut you off, but on the second one, Joe came in like on a mission to sort of be like, all right, you made an outlandish claim. Let's dive into that. Let's hear the thought process behind it. The first one was instructional for me because I was getting a lot of fussing at the time about interrupting. And then I heard Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo, and Alex Jones on the same podcast together. None of them let each other talk. None of them ever listened. All of it, like, they would just all yelling over each other. And I hated it. I hated that episode. And I'm like, oh, like, this is illustrating the importance of letting someone finish their thought.
Yeah, it gets jumbled quickly.
Yeah. But like, I get invested in what this guy is saying, right? If this guy is saying, you know, whatever, Democrat, pedophile, reptile, vampires are running the White House, I'm like, ooh, tell me more about that. Tell me why you think that. But then before he either gets debunked or backed up, we're onto a new topic. And I'm like, well, you fucking ruined it. I really wanted to hear where that came from. And now you're talking about legal pot or something. It doesn't matter.
We saw a clip of him the other day, and he was like, Marco Rubio was somewhere, like, speaking to a group of people on a microphone, you know, like it's some sort of an event. He's wearing his suit and tie, which is the only way I've ever seen Marco Rubio. And there's Alex Jones. He's there. And he's not with the crowd. No. He's like, he like sidles up to Marco. Like, he's next to him. Like, and he's a big imposing guy, especially next to Marco Rubio. And he's just like trashing him. Just like, he's like, you know who I am. InfoWars. You know InfoWars. He's like, I do not know who you are. You know who I am. You know who I am. Tell the people the truth. And just like berating him. And he's just like, Marco's like, don't touch me again. Oh, tough guy. You gonna beat me up? I didn't say that. Oh, a big guy's gonna beat me up. Little Marco's gonna beat my ass in front of all of you. Let's go, Marco. Come on. And he's just like tearing him apart, embarrassing him. And Marco's finally like walking away. He's like, yeah, enjoy your bathhouse. Have a good day. Head off to the bathhouse. Like, making gay jokes. It's just like, it did not go well for Marco. It's so hard to like be in that position. Like, it's one thing if he's at like a bar or a restaurant looking like a fool in front of like normal people, but like Marco Rubio, there's no way he can like take that without looking like an asshole or like he's lost.
Yeah, there's no good move for Rubio there.
There's no good move.
You can't engage on Crazy Island with Alex because he's the proprietor. so everything goes in his favor on Insane Isle. But what was like, Rubio was trying to like give an answer. They're like something about taxes. I don't know. And like, as he's trying to answer in like the politician's proper way, Alex Jones is standing next to him, taller than him, going, "Hey, why don't you tell?" Like, and he's like looking right at him. "Why don't you tell him about your secrets, huh? Tell him about the secrets. Tell him. Are you gonna tell him? You gonna tell him about the censorship of your secrets? No, you're not. You're going to talk about taxes."
You should have straight up been like, I ate my brother's Easter candy when I was 12 years old. You got
thief then, thief now. These people are all like this.
You can't argue with someone like that, though, because they just flit from thought to thought. And then the second you say something back to them, they just like, "But what about?" And you're just like, well, what were we talking about again? And you can't follow that train of thought because they're just a fucking moron.
Yeah, because it's a carpet bombing of things. And so it's like, the government, that they're vampires, first of all. Second of all, that's the reason they went to the moon, is to get their essence. They call it adrenochrome. That's a goose. That's a red herring. It's actually on the moon. And the reason we faked it was so they could believe we couldn't get there to achieve it. And it's like, wait, but what about the underground thing? Like, can we go back to the beginning?
You're worrying about that when you should be worrying about something else.
Yeah.